why fans worry for Angela Deems Grandkids. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Amelia, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. 90-Day Fiance star Angela Deem stunned viewers following the latest episode of Happily Ever After. The 58-year-old went violent towards her husband, Michael Ilesanmi, cursing and badmouthing him throughout the episode. Some also think that it was the worst version of the Georgia native. However, some Reddit fans worry about what happens behind cameras, especially regarding Angela's grandchildren. 90-Day Fiance Angela Deem brought out chaos in. Angela shocked the world during the tell-all by going off on Michael. The 90-Day Fiance star accuses her husband of cheating and even hires a private investigator to know his true motives. But things got worse between them when they were sent to live under one roof with other cast members. Angela began raging and calling her husband out for hanging out with other cast members except her. It made her think he was making her look bad in front of everyone. Many also got scared when Angela charged at Michael on a staircase, which could have turned out ugly if she had gone physical. Even the cast members, such as Co-Blaze, were impressed by Michael's patience. But some Redditors question if Angela's grandchildren also have the same patience when they're with her. Why fans worry for Angela's grandchildren? Some Reddit users discuss the possibility that Angela's grandchildren may be suffering from her chaotic behavior. According to the poster, the 90-Day Fiance star often says, "I'm a grandmother," but they're curious about what the kids actually think about her, especially after the horrible behavior she showed during. Some commenters suggest that the grandchildren may have seen much worse behind cameras, while others worry about the secondhand smoke they're possibly experiencing. Angela storms off 90-Day Fiance set after PI finds no evidence of Michael scamming infidelity. 90-Day Fiance fans waited with bated breath for the second part of the two-part Happily Ever After tell-all, and more specifically, to see Angela Deem's long-threatened private investigator's findings. 90-Day Fiance viewers are extremely well acquainted with one now former couple on the show, Angela and her ex-beau, a much younger Nigerian man named Michael Ilesanmi. Initially, Angela and Michael's long-distance courtship drew objections because of their massive age gap of 22 years. Nevertheless, the couple have been fixtures of the franchise since their 2018 debut during Season 2. Angela's dynamic with Michael has always been tumultuous and volatile, with constant disputes over matters large and small, and just as constant implicit threats wielded by Angela about Michael's eventual emigration to the United States. 90-Day Fiance fans have also long protested Angela's treatment of Michael on camera, not even accounting for what might occur when cameras aren't rolling, but those viewer objections reached a fever pitch after last week's intense 90-Day Fiance Happily Ever After. 90-Day Fiance season finales tend to air in two parts, with the first part of last night's episode airing on August 4. Part 1 was a roller coaster ride for viewers, but not necessarily in an entertaining way. Angela's behavior toward Michael during the August 4 tell-all nearly caused fans to riot on Michael's behalf, and many were triggered by it. Angela's tendency to dangle a green card over Michael's head was a steady drumbeat throughout their time on the show, and in June, she filed for an annulment instead of a divorce, presumably in an effort to invalidate their marriage and jeopardize his immigration status. At the same time, Angela had long been alluding to having hired a private investigator to produce evidence of Michael's alleged misdeeds, which, according to Angela, primarily involved purported infidelity and a supposed scheme of his to enter the United States dishonestly through their marriage visa. For a while, the Angela and Michael storyline largely boiled down to that. Angela was seen behaving erratically toward Michael, and when pressed, she'd allege Michael had scammed her, thus demonstrating to viewers she seemed to believe that he had earned her a program. And per Angela, she'd prove herself by producing evidence obtained by a private investigator. Last night's Happily Ever After tell-all finally featured Angela's PI and his findings about Michael, and what happened during the episode again enraged fans. In late July, Michael spoke to people about why he'd eventually fled Angela's home not long after the now-airing episodes wrapped. Notably, Michael's explanation aligns precisely with what viewers have seen unfold over his years on the show. The reason why I left Angie's house is because it's very, very sad. I wasn't treated like I'm her husband. I was treated like I'm just a nobody. Every day we fight. It's a lot for me to leave, for me to have left. It had gotten to the point where I couldn't just bear it anymore. Michael said that Angela's temper was impossible to live with, and again, his comments reflected how he was treated on our TV screens. I was just treated so badly by her. Whenever she's upset, she can do whatever she wants. I don't want any issue. I don't want any bad record of my name, so I tend to keep it cool. Sometimes when she's very upset, she makes me feel scared. The second part of the 90-Day Fiance Happily Ever After tell-all aired on August 11, and Angela's private investigator, Todd, made an appearance to share his findings on Michael and whether Angela's claims were substantiated. Before Todd made an appearance, Angela swore up and down that she hoped the PI would prove her wrong. "I'm scared to death right now. I want the private detective to prove that I'm wrong. I want it to be wrong. I want to be so wrong, he has no idea." What happened after that was as predictable as it was frustrating for fans to watch. Best summarized in a short exchange between host Sean Robinson and Angela's PI, Todd. "Sean Robinson, does anything you uncovered in your investigation tell you that Michael is cheating on Angela in any way?" "I've got 160 pages of reports. To answer your question directly, no, there's not." Angela claimed she wanted to be proved wrong, and based on that exchange, that's exactly what happened. But instead of being happy about being wrong, the findings led her to storm off the set in a huff, claiming her PI didn't have enough time to investigate and spitting vitriol at the rest of the cast. "I don't care what you all think about me, because I know the real." Over on Reddit, several threads addressed the PI's vindication of Michael, with one of the most popular posts titled, "I Knew It." I knew Michael wasn't scamming her. Angela is mad that the facts aren't in her favor. Disgusting how she treats him. Being a black man myself, I couldn't just sit there and say nothing at all. Wrong is wrong. Another shared a screenshot of Michael and Todd during the episode, and their post reflected viewer sentiment about the entire brouhaha. This was absolutely hilarious. The investigator came on like he was about to give us a whole bucket of information on Michael, and in the end he had absolutely nothing besides things that we already knew. And the way Angela gets mad and storms off the stage when the investigator confirms there's no evidence of him cheating in that stack of papers, then adding in no evidence of scamming her. This was brilliant. I hope Angela didn't spend too much on that investment. When Todd was asked about whether he found evidence Michael scammed Angela, his answer seemingly put the matter to bed. "I don't have anything concrete that suggests, even implies, that he is an unethical person in terms of a relationship. I don't. It's not there."